Don't need permission, and the fact is I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Half full, it ain't empty.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to Miami. Down low, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Bouknight. Charlotte with the new shot clock. To the middle. Here's Richardson. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. 4 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Basketball.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's Bouknight. Pass to Tatum. Now Washington. He's covered by Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back Kawhi.
Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Bouknight. Tatum with it. Launches a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
And he just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Williams a screen. Inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here they come. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
2 minutes remaining.
They get it back. Here's Ibaka. And again, it's the Clippers missing. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Tatum a screen. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And here's George. Left side Ibaka. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Now here's Bouknight. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Richardson. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Charlotte with the new shot clock. From deep Washington. There's the triple. They get a hand on it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the Hornets with possession here. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Leonard attacking. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Pass to Williams. Here's Tatum. Second chance shot. Drops in the layup for two. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Clippers, ball.
19 seconds left here in the first quarter. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
To the inside. 4 seconds left. In deep, Tatum drops it in. That's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kawhi Leonard, one of those rare individuals who's won a title with multiple organizations, and it feels like wherever he goes, he is a force to be reckoned with.
And he nails the third.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clipper.
To the court. Come on and get loud for your Honeybee.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
It's Jackson with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Hornets trail by 5. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's Hornets ball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Clippers leading by 5. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Zubac, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Oubre outside. On the wing, Rozier. Back to Martin. Shoots over Zubac. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Assist from.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Zubac has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Oubre, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his worth.
Charlotte moving it around. Again, the Hornets score.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Martin wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by Batum, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
LA timeout is called. All right. Look who's coming to the court.
1:35 left in the first half. Here's Bouknight. Good on the triple. Bouknight got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To Ibaka. George looking over the floor. Back to Ibaka. Inside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Going inside. Here's the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, you love how Ibaka goes right up with the shot. Doesn't hesitate for a second off the catch. To
the middle. Here's Tatum. He doesn't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And there's the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
They need this. Tatum, no good. Now Leonard over Richardson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Pass to Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And the former 40th pick, Doris, back in 2015 out of Tennessee. But, you know, Josh Richardson has been a rotation player from the very start.
He has, and a starter from his second season forward. Let's remember, in high school he was a 2-star recruit, but somehow with his work he becomes a quality NBA player that teams love having on their roster.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Clippers ball.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Leonard inside. He's got 12. Ibaka for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Bouknight. It's Richardson on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Ibaka. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Ibaka's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And here is Bouknight. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. In the corner, Tatum with it. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Shoots the 3. Tatum no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
They set the screen. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
LA timeout is called. It's time for
Los Angeles leading by 11. Screen by Zubats. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Plumlee with the steal. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the wing, Rozier. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Plumlee, and the layup is good. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
They get it back, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Charlotte called for the foul.
2 shots.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Clippers leading by 11. Johnson goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Zubats, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubats has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Batum. Kennard on the wing. Screen by Zubats. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Zubats has got 10.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
In the corner, it's Oubre. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats.
It remains Charlotte basketball.
Here's Plumlee. And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank.
It's the fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. Pass to Ibaka. Again, Los Angeles.
You simply cannot let Serge Ibaka get into a rhythm from that range. His mid-range is as good as it gets.
To the inside. Outside for Martin. Here's Plumlee. Ibaka with some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're slightly out-rebounded.
Some changes for Charlotte.
First team foul. Substitution for the Hornets.
Outside Leonard. Shoots. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
Picked by Williams. Pass to Washington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Washington hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Ibaka outside. To the paint. Here's George. No good with the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience. One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
I love the edge with which Serge Ibaka plays defense. He covers a ton of ground.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Williams with the steal. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Hornets trailed by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Into the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
George. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Basketball.
In the corner, Ibaka with it.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
From downtown, and they'll get another chance. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Tatum with another miss.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Back to Ibaka. Leonard with the ball. Rebound by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hornets trail by 15. Richardson with it. George picks him up. Washington. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Left side, George. Can they get it? Hornets with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
There's 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. And Tatum puts up a deep three. Tatum with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. George, no good. And here's Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. There's a screen by Williams. To the middle. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of...
I don't stop breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. I don't stop breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. I don't stop breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. Breaking sweat. 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 Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Wet. 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 Sweat. Sweat.
You can now go and prove it against pro players.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't, but my uncle, other certain Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, miss me with that local hating on the, get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the ride, been a little ride, red is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk even we on around, be hating with feet on the ground, got the little jet with the feet on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah, that's for all my C's. I be cool with the bees like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear the edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beats, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm saying girl cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even seek, I don't even peek. G5, repetitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told them feed me beats, just like my music, yo.
Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning. High tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon, young like sleazy, get back with you, step back, hit him with the step back, switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might visit, might triple, might hit you, free G walker, that might, I been really, when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it. I'm just floating on the river, please be early, please be gorgeous, please be witty, please be for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign, let me play number 8 while I do it, let me control it, I can control it, with one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Hey, it's your boy, DJ Mr. Louis. We're again another Saturday night at Redbird Stadium. Make sure you make your way to the snack bar. We got honey buns, hot chips and cheese, Kool-Aid pickles. We got everything. Just make sure you don't eat on the steak floor. I repeat, do not eat on the steak floor. You ain't got time to be slipping on no cheese and cheese.
I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new, baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Looking for trouble, I'm coming with double. And then I'm bursting your bubble. Doing whatever I want, whenever I want to. Paper beside me, I'm always ready to rumble. Oh, around acting like a fool, begging on my door. Oh, I see you last week, me doing what I wanna do. Makes me comfortable. I'ma count these hundreds blue with no regards to you. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what them bands do. Ooh, I've been trying to keep my cool. Late nights posted in the stool. Money making moves. Don't know what to choose. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. You don't really want me, you just wanna boast. You just wanna be in all my videos. No, think you gotta go. Acting like a model, never walked before. So, it's no love. Never seen a young when well I could. Now you wanna girl, but what's good? No, you think I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do. I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill, check my attitude. When you gon' start acting brand new? Baby girl, you know that's what the bands do.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more life for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crowning. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek girl, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happen. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rapidly skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
said you won't pull up. Said you won't pull up today. If we gon' pull up, come outside.
Chemist, Bojack, G.I. back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227. Let's get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Lil Joseph, he up the nose for his roll in them buffaloes. Custos, running through them, how you loving those? Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise control, it's too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Cause every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove with a. I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time must come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly cause available free. Yeah. Hey yo, BBS is super froze. Coop ain't got no roof for those. My uncle and his partner, he got a. And lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars on board with them. About to toss that DeLorean in them. The whip, I need a space coupe. And Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out. Michael J. Hop. Rapper can't drop. Rolex say I'm on my 8 watch. Wait, stop. 7-figure. Still at the stove. On my deep dominoes. And my Houston getting Papa Doe. My Dominicano about to. I don't trust the souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones, solid foes. I'm checked in, blessed in. Big Bunny, Rabbit, Don Dollar. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 1-800 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run. Up in the Ramada. Crime Lord, don't Vice Lord. I'm the underground king, Godfather. What?
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with. You stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly, I'm foolish pride. Crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well. Brain cells just like fish, they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times, living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times, living life is such a dirty game.
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. 100 band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stairs like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump.
I'm thumbing through bands and racks, deep in that. It ain't no friends in that. First plan, get on a new. I got a lens attack like my got. He bound at anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping, 2 turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe.
Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump.
Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone. Never a hole. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Give my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of Insects kicking it. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they rolled, they can't them all. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. He wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, swear you go wetter, huh? On go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale in my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slide some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got verse from the boy in the elite. You want to say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine that I seen? I went from the road to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snappy, I didn't even snap her. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just sent my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from that Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah, yeah. I can't sell my I got cheese in a bag. My think is she wanna buy me a jag. Text me, though 10 at her like Messi. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sellies. No change in my lines. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
Level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green freeways driving fast and fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the blues away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. So in touch, that's the best. Send that girl a risky text. Thrill seeking glance, squeezing, give your life meaning. The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah.
it right. On the weird night. Doing it right. On the weird night. Doing it right. On the weird night.
This is an area where I think esports.
In the weird part of the night. Crushed ice. Free out. I like at the same time, and she go crazy for the baseline, she got right now, can't erase time. Like me, never really ever waste time, unless I lost the bucket. The bus shaking, we bump heads. I met her right off Sunset, then till the sun rose. No, we don't want those. I like palm, shaking this middle of it. Fall like autumn, think I'm so awesome. Think I'm finna move out there by Brian, cop a new cheap, some new sheets, thread count 2003, forces from 2006. I never trust a lousy, never love a child. That's just something that I learned. Don't lay up, it's shame my boo, I'm ghost. That's Rainer, young bloke go on my trainers. Then ball out else in Baylor. Good bread like Belgian waffles. My bread, my colossal. I like at the same time, and she go crazy for the baseline, she got right now, can't erase time. Like me, never really ever waste time, unless I lost the bucket. The bus shaking, we bump heads. I met her right off Sunset, then till the sun rose. No, we don't want those.
I got a new and she finna. I did that when my photo is on offset. I am a misser. My ball may need a hand stitcher. It's stronger than my bicep. My tooth louder than white left. It's been 2 days since I slept. It's Gucci around my tricep. My I put no click on it, is it? You rock knock off, this isn't. I got the sign of linen. I'm bending corners and coupe is too in it.
I like.
It's stronger than my bicep. My tooth louder than white left. It's been 2 days since I slept. It's Gucci around my tricep.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I want it all, no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I
Fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the scene. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Look, play my position in the kitchen, I'm working. Hit the strip and if it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. Not you till I flourish. I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Erving. I know my sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his that didn't get him discouraged. Got another homie and he will let his anyone cry. I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear. She know that come with this life. Thought about it. His kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from. And this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling and running from the know who flow nicest. Raise the bar like prices. Fronted the homie, caught it. He stopped answering. Been my since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said, you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying, don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that, almost fainted. Love me in every ghetto, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you?
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tints, y'all ain't seeing that. It's kind of mess, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just stick the goose is all quite big enough to fit this. Tis the season and why ask why? I has my reasons and my don't need no seasoning. This evening. Now ask yourself, is that really air that you breathing in? I think outside the box, then I find a box I can keep them in. Or just leave it then, like the bouncer won't let your people in. People said they want that old, well this the prequel then. I get medieval, some people won't make the prequel then. Leave them in the fetal position. I'm leaving it. I use the system, you cowards use euphemisms. Women call me super daddy, my powers is supervision. Who gave you permission to speak? To learn you listen, learn to listen to a different MC. You learn the difference in addition if you're missing MC. Sign this petition, get a fraction of that faction subtracted by my division. I'm a boss, so that means I make decisions slash villain. I will an MC to make a living, yeah.
Tell me, can
Not enough soldiers, all the history lost in America. Step out of line, did character. Mama's just like Erica.
Knee in my back, I cannot breathe, but I'm still living. In search of a marvelous getaway, still serve the sheriff. I heard they the Chick-fil-A. I'ma disobey. I am not religious, but my mother prayed. We tripping more often than LMA. 2 boys in a Chevrolet. We was giving lemons, made lemonade. Chico the barge with the finger wave. The darker the berry, you feel away. From Satchmo to Cap Calloway. Lost in America, real saints of the latter day.
Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did the character. Mama's just like Erica. Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did the character. Mama's just like Erica.
Knee in my back, I cannot breathe, but I'm still living though. Year ago, I told all my fam that it could've signed the Interscope. Present tense, foot on my chest, still trying to breathe. See, it's difficult, but I'm still with the around for this. 400 years, hard to forgive. Do the my brother, do this for my kids. Who said they be by 20 and still trying to live. Niggas still and they tell me to vote. The slave ship, I'ma jump off the boat. Treat this like the Amistad. It ain't over till I hear Shaka Khan.
Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did the character. Mama's just like Erica. Too many real, not enough soldiers. All the history lost in America. Step out of line, did the character. Mama's
tell me what's